All right, here we go. This is the 2009 NGL League, the showdown between our two Chinese players. Bullet General Map has come to EI. Mr. Bomb also avoided a civil war with the Yinro and the human race. Once again, I chose to replace the rich Night Elves. He changed the Knight to fight the human race. The winning rate that year was also very elegant, mainly through things like 07. The game against Death Guy in 2008 accumulated sufficient experience and play. This Dark Knight is very elegant. You'll never guess what he's going to say, what kind of hero, or what kind of troops to use. Play against. So my feeling is that from a tactical game perspective, there may be some pressure due to the branch, but because as a person, I have also a top expert who has completed growth and evolution, including the 2008 WEM Master in the Championship, WCG won in 2009. He is also very capable. That is to say, it is very good to deal with every version of Dark Knight. Elf tactics. So this game, it may be like the basic attack and operation of the human race. To deal with some of the Dark Knight, the routine and details are aimed at, and the two contestants, Yin Bandit and Danzong. You know the basics. We often meet in competitions. Private practice and communication is also much more special, because this set is still steady. Chose a wave of Archmages. I found out that in 2008, the most popular era for hills in 2009, but always in Dead Beggars, especially like this map. The way to play 3 on the hill, and only because of the bandits. I have always loved the old white-bearded Archmage in my hands. This is the player's style and personal understanding. What about the Dark Knight game? Select the neutral hero mode. The Dark Ranger or the Panda. Classic choice. Hey, the infantry found the opponent's little spirit here. The spirit elf quickly got out. Ready to reveal the answer. What is the first thing in Dark Knight? Ranger. Okay, so the Ranger wants to get rid of mercenaries, then accumulate more skeletons, then cooperate with the subsequent output of yellow skin and green skin. To put pressure on the Terran to attend. Do Rangers generally play 2 routes? One is to upgrade the second mine first, recruit 2 heroes, then keep buying mercenaries, add skeletons to suppress. This kind of cheap on the battle loss. Or you mine and I mine too. Let's compete with the later 80 population. A high population this troop duel. Egg always starts to practice 3 on 11 at the door first. Because bandits are very hard. Stare directly at. Start operations at this sub-base at the door. Looks like it's ready. Expand this subframe for the first time. The first little dot just now. It's for the Archmage. Accumulate some initial experience points. Guaranteed to be able to rise to 2 after practicing the sub-box. Danton started training as a mercenary. Both skeletons and big trees as meat shields. Practicing this point is also completely harmless and relaxing. In the early stage, the 2 players are practicing against each other. But this exercise? More like the eve of the storm. See who shoots first. Let's deal with this Dark Mage here. Yellow skin, buyout. Because here through the infantry reconnaissance bomb main base, I found that the other party did not upgrade the second book. Then you have to be special. Take care of these points near the other party. Is it possible to let go of the madness or something? Come and stop in time, come and return in time. Ranger hits blue card. Because of the bandit, the Archmage hit the acceleration glove. Bought an anti-addiction. The transfiguration magic tower first. Then kill this little animal and start. Let go of the madness. Mr. Egg really laid down the tree of life. The master of this game. The main melody and main rhythm have been confirmed. Expansion versus expansion. The expansion will require 80 people soon. Not necessarily immediately, but it may go to 80 people. Transition in this direction. The ultimate goal is 80 people. The Dark Knight drives the humans away first. Because of the amount of puncture fire here, AC plus yellow skin and green skin. You infantry without a top shield. Stiffen forward. That's likely to take a large shot damage. Better take it easy. Here I saw each other's tree of life, but it's always stable. This game didn't say it was impulsive, or arrive at each other's differences very elegantly. Local crime. He sent the skeletons to the double line. I want to get rid of a few farmers. And Ranger plus a large number of soldiers guard the subframe in this area. Adults don't do multiple choice questions. I want both. It should have been dry here just now. Fallen human race, 2 farmers. There's this battle damage panel in the upper left corner. The skeleton double-crossed 2 farmers. That's quite an achievement. Sometimes you can't do a single one. Wasted time. That's what happens more often. Hunter's Hall. Dark Knight begins to upgrade the second technology due to bandits. The idea at the beginning of this game is relatively clear. I just want to stare at you. You don't want to complete the exercise and expansion smoothly. The 2 farmers who died in the back can still accept it. Just make it up again. After all, the human race is crazy. Faster than the knight. And the human race may rely on the 2. This tactic of mages and small cannons mixed streams. Dark Knight needs to rely on 3 bucks. You rely on the pure deer plus mercenary front of the second book. Hard to win. Good level 3 ranger. This piece is going to hit an attacking claw. The Archmage is still reconnaissance nearby, hesitating. The main base of the human race has also become a riding tower. If he is brave enough, the operational arrangement of resources is also very good. You can rely on this. Rigamata transitions to 2 technologies. The premise is that the Archmage has to continue to harass. Delay the time perfectly. Ranger side. At present, it has not put too much pressure on the human race. So it's been more than 5 minutes since the game. The whole thing is calm. Kill 2 human farmers in the Dark Night. The human race wants to make small noises and harass, but there is no time. I never got anything cheap. So at this moment, a lot of time can only be returned. Keep practicing the terrain. Business code. A hero is about to appear. The rhythm of playing 3, and the infantry is better than the blunt lift. In fact, I am not so afraid of you. AC plus the remote output of yellow and green leather. The main force of the Dark Knight will become a skeleton for a short time, because skeletons are for infantry. Is it the most painful unit in the scene? It doesn't hurt anymore for the TH000 branch to hit your infantry. Another acceleration glove is played out in the Dark Knight. Yes, Ranger. He's an agile hero after all. Agility hero. You pile him up. Some of the favorite equipment of demon hunters and swordsmen. Plus his skull sword. An additional bonus of very powerful. Click on it. It feels like a knife is entering the flesh. The yellow skin removes the waterman and retreats back in time. Dafa brings pursuit to the front and temporarily gives up. Here's a lightning shield for the infantry. Because this wave does not allow, I'm gonna give you head-to-head. Top shield infantry is really hard. Self-replenishing puncture unit. You have to beat him for a long time here. Ranger upgrade to 4. The accumulation of experience points is still the Night Elves. The bomb is always better. Then continue to put on the lightning shield. So this time less wins more. The first one is the infantry, Lipton. Second, rely on this wave of lightning. Actually put each other a situation where there are more troops than you will be suppressed. It was a good fight when I went back. The Archmage here is also close to secondary. But more importantly, he wants to limit the madness of the Dark Knight. It didn't work out, but always improvise to transform Huntress. As a transitional unit, why do I feel like there's going to be a female hunt? The price-performance ratio is very low, because you have already completed both. Just wait for the deer. If you target the top infantry with the Huntress, but the other party has water elements, unless your yellow skin is always full of magic, give the water element to BIU every time we meet. BU is over. In that case, your girl will also be able to fight. In other cases, it feels that women are very ordinary, right? Mainly this thing, he is very expensive to attend. 195 UN each. Okay, this egg is always a little bored. I feel that women are not reliable either. Wow, the Book of Experience. This panda is the luckiest panda ever. Upgraded to 2 as soon as it was born. Pick up a good experience book. Blacksmith shop, urban technology, human student, 70%. So it's still going. There is a suspense angle in transition. Now, I don't know who will get the final. The advantage of the Archmage walked over to harass the mine cover, but it's too late. The other party didn't give you a chance either. In the early stage of this game, it's not really that big. Storm or Passion. Both players played relatively heavy. If you open a mine, I will also open a mine. You harass me on a small scale. If you kill a few of my soldiers, I will also pay you back. Make a comparison here. It's a normal 5-5 game. Save the suspense for later. 2 knowledge martial arts. But it always starts to escalate. The 3 books still need to be played by Zhang Du Stay. The Dark Knight must seize every opportunity in the middle. Raise the panda to level 3. If you rely on 2 levels, this hero is not reliable. It's obviously impossible to play. The bus leading the infantry is still harassing the bandits. I didn't give up my idea. This is typical of not forgetting the original intention. Keep harassing. Harass in the early stage. I still want these 2 little fairies in the midterm. Maybe held in a corner. See how many can be killed. The first one blows up, the second one pulls back pretty quickly. And the Ranger Panda wants to make a wave of changes with the other party. He noticed it very keenly, because the bandits only have 2 magic towers. No arrow tower. If there is no arrow tower, you will send out troops in the Dark Night. Terrans rely on this feeble output alone. He may not be able to handle it. Sold the clay figurine to slow down. Then this wave of Night Elves saved Zhao in time. Very awesome. The bucks are also in transition. The follow-up 2 books of the human group have been completed. Summon MK Hill. 80 population mix of Grand Legalist MK logo. This set of mixed streams was first developed in 2007. French Romantic Terran. A set of plays to be carried forward. And the winning rate against the Dark Knight. It used to be very high. The set also relies on this play. It can be regarded as an explosion of the 2 empty skies of ice and fire in the catalog back then. Show off your one-shot feud? Here the 2 sides meet again. Arrest for robbery. But the total Panda 9 fires and 2 attacks are staring at you. The Archmage goes crazy here. Infantry takes shield. Click on the other party's yellow skin. Who will pick up this rooster's paw on the ground? Dark Knight also came to a book of arrests. Will the hill take this claw away? No one cares about this claw anymore. You can give some face no and get rid of the green skin. The Dark Knight here is entangled by wild monsters. Or the battle damage of the egg seed is more. Here the panda finally takes off its paw. But the female hunter was also solved. The time that just passed. The humans were killed in action. So 2 or 3. Fortman replaced Dark Knight. 2 ACs, a female hunter, and this large number of mercenaries. Obviously because from a battle damage perspective, earn a lot. And this panda alone. Didn't say in the middle. If it goes smoothly, upgrade to 3. Did not upgrade to. Now I feel like I've only been watching it for 10 minutes. This game is still starting from the same starting line. There is no clear winner or loser. Trade advantages, right? It can also be seen. Once again, it proves that the strength of the 2 players is on par. It's really not a big difference between them. Are you prone to this situation? Turn witch to cannon. The small cannon is the output, witch is the auxiliary. Then you can transition a little bit. Break the spells in front to absorb your damage. Give the claws of attack to the Dark Ranger. Keep it safe. But the total pressure is 50 people and 655 gold, because more than 1,000 gold has broken 50. It is currently 53. Dark Knight is preparing 3 extreme ice blasts. Hey, put 3 more moon wells? You don't put the moon well or you put it late. The population can't explode. There's a huge danger. Brother Cat here is about to upgrade to 3 to 1. The big blood bottle is not as good as the big blue bottle. Not bad though. You can get rid of this monster again. Level 3 has been reached. And the team is currently at 4+2 hero level. There are cannons and male witches. More to come. 62 population of yin bandits against 50 population of eggs. That egg always needs to report to the army urgently. Don't let the other party report 80 people and hit you. You're just in your early 50s or something. Just now it was around 60. That's definitely a loss. After all, it didn't say that the pandas arrived. Level 5 is that terrifying. Can always consume your illness. If it doesn't reach 5, then it is best to be able to rule with the human population. Wow, I got the blue card early here. Just bought another blue card here. Panda with 585 level 3 online. It's pretty scary. Look at the hills. What level can it be upgraded to? Fight each other again. But this wave is still very active. A bit late, first order. I'm on the back foot, but it doesn't matter. Here I want to attack for you first to make some cheap money. The small cannon is output like crazy here. Cat Brother slows down for this one. After ordering a round of Dark Knight deer, you have to pay attention. Xiongdae is not many now. They continue to be bombarded by their opponents. I'm approaching a level 5 Dark Ranger soon. Summon the militia. So this wave takes 1 breath. I'll pack the population for you. There are also auxiliary units. Go ahead, Ranger. Kotai Legacy upgrade to 5. Dark Knight without saving. That's gotta be careful. Soldiers cannot die. More. Replace your fortman. So it's not cowardly at all. Not at all. As long as you dare to hit me, I will use a hammer to kill you. Take it for you 1 by 1. 67 pairs of people. 62, but it is not enough to understand this wave and this virtue. Disposed of. The Panda 9 fire combo begins to bully vulnerable farmers. The farmer is screaming, but the deer was also bombarded by small cannons. The blood volume is low here. Take it forward, wow. A pool of blood. 2 by 2, I'll give you a lore. The 2 players operation competition in this round. Still better. Level 3 MK, level 3 MK. At this point, the power of the hammer is further enhanced. Stingy Panda is good. The knight can't take it here. In the end, the egg always chooses a wave of decisive TP. Hey Panda, pay attention. Don't get hammered. And finally, when we go home, 58 versus 64. And the stock of resources, or is it because it's better done here? But a little bit of laggy wood, just over 100 pieces of wood. Do you want this high energy consuming unit? The stag keeps outputting. Production is not enough, but some gremlins may be reliable. Here, because of the direct 64 population, start long distance, Mata. I just made a little cheap for you. Obviously dissatisfied. I'm going to push further inside. The 2 group catchers are both here. And the good thing about Mata in this location is, once the advantage or consumption station tug of war, this store is equivalent to being occupied by the human race in disguise. You can't come at night, can you? If you rush, you'll have to pass through my tower town. If you don't go through those traps, it's all mine. What's the last 4 books? It is equivalent to consuming the Dark Knight. Put the power of this panda. It was weakened by more than half, but it's still going on. Take a look at both players. The Dark Knight population here has not fully exploded. And they're very low. 0 attack and 0 defense, but TH000 in this wave is very brave. Another large number of farmers were sprayed to death. With the silence of the Ranger, this wave of Dark Knight will also go all out. If you don't fight, you won't have a chance to get up. Hurry up! The bear is frantically bringing output to the front. Keep an eye on the witch in the back row. Witches are also dealt with. Then more skeletons are produced. The water element of the human race was not educated by Xiaodu. It still has a certain output capacity. Continue to smash here, the panda in the back row burst. Knock off the capital screen 1 by 1. However, the position of the small cannon is relatively safe. I understand that this wave is like a tiger coming down the mountain. I just trust my limited force in operation. Before your tame takes shape, I'm going to fight you head on. Dare to rush out without even saving it. No return trip either. That's all, completely. He is not equipped with anything that has a backhand. The pandas are in the back row and keep setting fires. Find a chance to sneak attack. The sneak attack ranger is not in good condition either. Xiongdae was blasted back again. Because the bandit is Zhengang, but it's really fierce. This one. In fact, there is not much for the 2 players. Do Tai Chi? Or play a tactical routine. Level stuff. Just operate it on this front. In fact, this fish is for both of them. Not that common. Especially understand this part. Okay, let's go back. Panda with a watermelon. Ready to spray the back row here. Spray the soldiers in the back row. Hurry up and keep up. However, the opponent's watermelon is still there. 9 fire combo sprayed a small cannon. The point is to kill him. It's a bit of a waste and few people reach it. Ranger is about to upgrade to 6. Can this Ranger rise to 6? Will become the biggest variable in the scene. 66 against 66 flat population. Call your deer again. Ranger really upgraded to 6. With him at level 6, then your soldiers are mine. My own are mine. By saving plus charm. Little by little, a gap in strength was opened up. Panda Total Hammer. But the 9-fire combo was also successfully released. Continue to have new units moving forward and give you a top. Stab the witch to death. Then this wave. But it's still a screen full of red blood soldiers. Spend time with each other here. The supply of the Yin bandits is a little behind. The group catchers purchased before have been consumed. Hurry up and attack the level 6 Dark Ranger with a hammer. The Dark Ranger quickly takes a sip of water and walks back. Panda come and hit a baton. But the hero of the night is still in bad shape. Wow. To be wasted in such a complicated situation. Go back after a while? The charm of breaking the law, you traitor, fall for me too. The human race seems to have a small population. There are not many towers either. But because the plane played a plate, it was unyielding. Never give up. I don't care what your situation is. I'll stop right here. Operate every soldier, and you should Brother Cat is here to set fire again. But was also immediately taught by the hammer. There are written reviews here, and there are watermelon tons. Wait a minute. Terran ready to follow. Continue to recommend again. If you want this piece, hurry up and replenish it for a round. 57 against 51 Terran population leads. The tower has been repaired to this position. Once the 2 towers are completed, it's really possible to grind it off bit by bit. Your sub-base, but the best hope now is not illness. Is the Dark Ranger? Dark Ranger? You can turn off the skeleton sword now. Use all the lawyers to keep releasing charm. Add all human units to the camps of several parties. This Spellbreaker is being attacked here? Brother Cat is approaching 5, Archmage has just risen to 6. The number of small cannons is very large now. 4 small cannons are output in this area, so beautiful. Watermelon dodged the opponent's hammer once. Let the pastor solve it for you. Here I double kill the deer again. I've seen double kill the deer several times in this game. Something happened. Terran, this output is real. But because the current population is really low. Destroyed 46. Hurry up and build a store. That may not be able to report quickly to the next time. 70-80, and then a face-to-face response to each other. The hills are 4.5 seasons and go further. 44. The total nitrogen resources of the population are still quite large, and they started producing them in large numbers. He feels that the production of male virtue gathers in a short time. If you can't gather, the quantity can't be scaled. If you can't scale it, I use deer. Keep going to the drowning people to play sports for you. War of attrition. Then use the charm cannon or break these soldiers. Gradually widen the gap. But the human race, I don't necessarily give you a chance to widen the gap this time. Is that what you think? The other party started to bombard your sub-base. This sub-base has never been upgraded to natural vitality. Almost lost. If the cannon had fired one more round just now, this sub-base is no longer available. Therefore, this piece, still a little intimidated by the opponent's hero. Level 5 Cat Brother debuts. The Dark Ranger is approaching level 7 here, but always again. The soldiers with a screen full of remnant blood are fighting hard with their opponents. The Lawbreaker here, this is the Spellbreaker charmed by the Dark Knight, was also killed. This wave of team battles is really tragic. You count the number of bodies on the ground. You can probably feel it. And the length of this wave saw team fight? It's not short, is it? At least one, about 7-8 minutes. I've always seen 2 contestants in this store. Crazy in the dark. Between the neighborhood, area has been on this front PK, not idle. This intense operational offensive and defensive warfare, it was fantastic. The deer was killed again. A new virtue has been born. Ranger note, don't let your blood be lost by the other party for seconds. Can the hill throw the hammer? It's not going back. It's going back. The hill was knocked to death by a panda stick. The hill fell to the ground. I just thought it was possible. Find a chance to throw the hammer and make the ranger fall to the ground. As a result, now the exact opposite is happening. Yes, but I understand this round of wealth and risk. I actually saw the king of the hill. Kill him in a moment that doesn't save his life. Another pile of bloody soldiers is dangling in front of you. But understand, this game tells you what it means to be brave. I'm just brave enough, but Infi also tells you what it means to be fierce to the end. It doesn't matter if you are brave. It doesn't matter if you have strengths or weaknesses. Even if I only have 1 soldier left in the end. I also want to output with you here. Here, the tower does not spread further. This 2 arrow towers in this piece. It doesn't matter if you shoot the store. These 2 arrow towers are no threat. These buildings further inside, in fact, it depends on the output of the small cannon. That round, if you keep going, bomb the number of lives clean. Perhaps now economically, the Dark Knight is a very disadvantaged party. The last 700 left in the main mine. It will also consume coal soon. And then what? People replenish this piece. Farmers await the resurrection of MK, due to being shrunk into the base of this arrow tower. Ask for the next round of development. The 2 players are currently trapped in another round. New bottleneck. But this round of bottlenecks was established just now. After about 7 or 8 minutes of Laxu battle and regiment battle, just started to appear. I didn't count this time carefully, but I feel like it was 7 or 8 minutes. Maybe more than that. Maybe more than that. This is all probable. Brother Cat, who is close to level 6, see if you can get Brother Cat's doppelganger. Ranger charms these 2 heroes to at least play dead men. At least 50 people can play dead, right? I might be conservative to say that. Because of the panda doppelganger, it can chase humans all over the street. What about the charm of the ranger? It can keep eating away at your soldiers. You can also understand the charm of the ranger as every moment can... Does the Sekal human race a unit? Right, because he's yours now. Doesn't that mean his unit was killed in seconds? Continue. Broke the law and lost the electric fan here. How did you turn purple, traitor? The small cannon is then connected to the network to bring output. Bullet total transformation of large quantities of deer, 68 against 50. Here, the Dark Knight is still lingering nearby. Brother Cat almost upgraded to 6x1 drop. The main box is about to explode. The critical moment has really been upgraded to 6. Brother Cat has risen to 6, so this time it will be a doppelganger. If you have the ability, you will come directly and be separated. Divide profits in an instant. Use... The panda doppelganger cleans up these towers for you, right? But it's always not sloppy at all. No hesitation at all. I'm going to solve you in this moment. Don't grind, don't drag it around. Keep going forward. Then because there is no way here. Since the other party is already so fierce, I can only evacuate. In comparison, level 6 Archmage. In the face of both Ranger and Panda, it is much worse. His personal ability is really much worse. Patrol Tower, Gamut Hills, close to 5. Waiting for more cannons. Immediately this Panda follows back a little. Clear these 2 towers for you too. Dark Knight still has more than 1,000 deposits left. There are more than 700 people. In the end, it was Infi who took the lead in completing the capture of the mob family group. Continue to fight back. Or did the Dark Knight really catch his breath? And then 2 high-level heroes dominate the audience. If you can control the audience, Dark Knight relies on high-level heroes, not something else. Go ahead and shoot the Seymour Tower here for you too. The Archmage moves back. Leave first, just be silent. Interrupt each other's group teleportation. Good group silence. That interrupted transmission. The big tower here is just a way to find a way out. Let's escape up there. Add more cannons. Because of this wave, the Archmage narrowly escaped death. But Judiani Panda is still in ambush nearby. The Cat Brother card at level 6? Finally, he forced his opponent to hand over a return book. Because he was afraid. Rided by this fire-breathing deer. Do you want to kill the car? Where is Dafa again? Rendezvous with brothers. Pair rendezvous. At this time, 75 people of Yin bandits. Hills approaching level 5. Another wave of action at any time. Ramata here? Finish what I just didn't finish. As long as the population is higher than you, I will come to you, because this row is really persistent. But of course, it's also very tough. The elf dragon can be transformed to pad your mage. Come here. Small cannon. Perform your own bombardment output again. But the deer is menopausal this time. I'll put him in the back row first. Give your little cannon a close encounter. Because of his long-sightedness, Panda, hurry up here, watermelon! The deer was taken a lot of seconds. But the formation of the human race is not an absolute ideal. Continue the team battle between the 2 sides. The war is imminent. Level 7 Archmage. Damascus is also standing here. Levels skyrocket. The militia arrived in the heart. This time the Panda's flame breath. Really spray high here. After playing well, the hill is still half a beat slower. If these 2 heroes play a level 5 and a level 6, obviously level 6 has the upper hand here, but the level 5 one is not idle either. I will beat you for a round and the opponent will save it directly. How do you feel about this number of troops? Because the bandits successfully consumed the other party a bit. It's hard to do, because eggs are always a pile of bloody soldiers, swinging around here. Could it be that the last human race is going to achieve a counterkill? He's 56 against 50 because of the mob operation in this platoon. Every attack is mastered just right. Then compete for troops, but there is no hope. His hope is still 2 heroes. Look what this dude is holding back a round of doppelgangers. See when this big sister is causing you a wave of charm? It's been fought by 2 heroes. This bear root deer is actually more or less numerous. It doesn't matter. Wow. Spray to death so many farmers again. The panda didn't come again. A small cannon. He didn't make it. A small cannon continues to blow your MK. Do you want to surround the hero here? The human race does not have 3 books without the Archmage of Refuge. Group delivery. Want to protect the hero, or a successful escape. But with this doppelganger of Brother Cat, the Terran can no longer come in. 820 left due to bandits. But the total score is 2900. No way. If you slide down like this, it becomes the Dark Knight advantage again. Because the human race will die of poverty first. There must be more soldiers in the Dark Knight than you. The 2 sides meet again in the middle store. This could be the last round of team warfare. This Earth Panda exports here. Mad Panda blows MKMK. You just escaped the first day of junior high school. Can you dodge 15 now? Stag plus elf dragon plus cannon, then go further. Cat Brother doppelganger is over. A bunch of broken laws come over to bully this hero. Extreme Spike hero mode. The hill came around knocking on the floor. However, the other party saved it and returned the color again. Level 8 Dark Ranger. The level of this game is too high. Except the hill has always been a dwarf of dwarfs. Didn't get up. All other heroes are level 6 or above. Click again. You MK continue to click again. But your operation is already... It's perfect. Several times I was in danger. But all from on the edge of this cliff, pulled myself back. MK is still looking for opportunities to make a move. Don't worry, the meat bear here is killed by the hammer. The last machine to be played out, as pandas rejoin the battlefield. the two heroes of Dark Knight are too exaggerated. So many units have been killed. These two big moves are invincible in the later stage, so this plate is not bad despite the yin and waste operation. There is also some hope in the midterm. Each is still very strong by this, Then there's the headwind. Also very powerful, always gradually. Little by little, it was pulled back. In the end, the Dark Knight won by a close call. Viewers who like my videos, I hope you can like it a lot. See you next time.